Well, all the games are now over. It all happened in a bit of a clatter. Anyway, we've been joined by Nico Georgiadis, who's going to go through his game against Rafael Vaganyan. Nico, we were basically analysing the game, and we last looked at it, well, sort of roundabout here. So do you want to take us through from this position?
Yeah. Here, my opponent played not such a good move, bishop f1. He thought so too after the game. It looks a bit passive, and because after bishop c6, he can never play b4, and I'm just going to play knight c5, and I have the bishop pair, and I'm just slightly better. But if he wouldn't play bishop f1, but b4 maybe.
Do you want to just show us that very quickly?
Yeah. b4 was an option. A takes, c takes, knight d4. I thought, okay, he probably has to take, rook takes. Okay, this position didn't look too bad for me. I thought I was maybe even a bit better, but I think that's how White should play. Because this bishop is still not such a good piece. Okay, I can play bishop g5 at some moment, but at the
it's
moment
probably
there's
about
knight
equal.
f3. Yeah, I think it's
equal chances.
Yeah.
But anyway, actually, all your pieces are active. You can't stand badly in this position.
Except the bishop on f6.
Yeah, but still. Yeah. Okay,
Yeah,
so the game.
So too. I thought it was around equal, and he played bishop f1, which surprised me. I played bishop c6, and after a long thought, he played bishop b5. Okay, I was not really considering to go back because first of all, bishop b5 is a better move, and second of all, I thought he wouldn't repeat anyway and play b4, and okay, I just seized the chance and took and played queen c5. And now, okay, if he plays c4 as in the game, he has just too many weaknesses on the dark squares, I think. So probably he should have gone queen a4 or queen b3. And okay, I wanted to play rook d3 here. Well, okay, he cannot do much actually. If he plays queen c4, rook d8, I think black is just better now because I'm more active simply. And yeah, he cannot put the rook on the d file. So I think it's just like.
Could you try knight f1 to e3, or would you sacrifice the exchange?
No, okay.
Instead of queen c4.
Yeah, he always has to be worried about these rook f3 ideas. I'm not sure if it works here, but in general I can just play something like that also.
And now knight e3.
Knight e3, and I have also some ideas like bishop g5 or knight g5, but and rook d2 at some moment.
It seems to me that's quite dangerous. I mean, if I were playing white here, I would want to get that queen off the board as quickly as possible.
Yeah, that's why
so
I was calculating queen c4 rook d8, but
and
just looks.
And this is it so terrible for white?
It's knight c4.
Because if your rook can't penetrate on the second rank, then it surely can't be so bad for white.
Yeah, I can. Actually, you're attacking e5, so you have to play rook e8, and then you could play rook. Well, not sure if you can play rook d1 just now, but yeah, it doesn't look.
But
so
I don't
bad.
need to. Yeah, I don't think it's so bad.
Yeah.
Frankly, when he played queen c4, I was absolutely amazed.
Yeah, c4 is strategically not a very good move, I think, because as in the game, I just double rooks on the d file, and yeah, even if he puts a rook on d5, it's not so bad because I can take and attack the b2 pawn as it happened in the game. Yeah, if he plays knight f1 here, I was calculating it. I can probably play this move. Knight e3, knight d4. Takes. Okay, he has to play something like b3, bishop g5, and okay, black is much better, I think.
If the knight goes to
also rook d2.
Okay,
well,
knight
rook
d5,
d2
rook d2.
Rook d2 was also possible, of course.
No, that's the point. The rook comes to d2.
Anyway, yeah, if he plays something like that, I play bishop g5, and yeah, I think black is much better here, or just better. Okay, maybe he can consolidate somehow. I mean, take first. rook takes b3, but it looks bad for white.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's obviously good for you.
Yeah. Okay, he played rook d1, which I expected. I played rook d8, knight b3, queen b4. Okay, he played rook d5 here. If he doesn't play it, yeah, I'm just better. Because the knight on b3 doesn't have any perspective actually. He just played it to be able to put the rook on d5. Otherwise, he couldn't do it. Yeah, that's why I played rook d5. And here I was thinking for a long time. First, I wanted to play this. Okay, I think he has to take. And now, yeah, okay, I thought knight c1 and, okay, black should be better, of course, but it's not so easy because, yeah, I cannot do anything clearly at the moment. I need to play slowly to bring the bishop to c5 maybe at some point, but it's not that easy, I think, or just put the knight back on e6. What I did is more concrete. Okay, he played knight d2. Actually, I had missed this move when I played a4. I just saw it when I played it. After I played it, I think it should be also good for black. Something like that. But I think without queens, it's better because then he can take with the c pawn. If I take rook takes c5. Okay, he played knight b d2, and I think from here it should be close to winning for black because, well, the knight on c5 is a very, very strong knight. And yeah, I'm just threatening to take. He has to take ed because of cd, just queen takes b5. ed and e4, and I just take the b2 pawn, and the a pawn is it's just, yeah, queening. So he played rook b1 to prevent rook d5. Okay, he could still take, but okay, this is just very unpleasant. I was calculating rook e3 here. Okay, I'm not sure if I can take, or I can also prepare it by playing a move like that. Okay, I think I can takes here. I can also play queen takes b2 here, by the way. Knight takes f6, queen takes f6, it should be very good for black. And also knight takes e4, rook takes e4. Okay, now if I play bishop takes b2, there is c5. But even that should be good for black, probably. Something like that. Yeah. Okay, black should be better here also, but maybe not winning. Yeah, but I think queen takes b2 is cleaner, because now, okay, I think this is forced, and here with that a pawn, it should be very, very good for black.
Certainly.
Okay, he played rook b1 in the game. Okay, I took. Okay, he takes. I think it loses. He should probably try this, but okay, obviously black is just a pawn up and much better. I don't know, something like that. E4. Okay, he took bishop b2. Okay, actually I was, before I played e4 here, I took and he took e takes d5, and now I saw this queen h4 move that he played, and okay, I calculated it from here and I saw that it's not good, but yeah, I was a bit lucky actually.
Your heart jumped.
Yeah, my heart jumped, exactly. Like, okay, still I could probably play some bishop g7 here. With the idea after knight d4 I could just take an f5. Should be good for black too.
But anyway, e4 does work.
Yeah, e4 does work, so it's yeah. It's good for black. Yeah, queen h4, rook a8, and yeah, his idea was obviously not queen e4 but queen takes h6, but there's luckily queen c3. And if knight g5 I have queen g7, and the a pawn is promoting.
Jolly good.
Sorry?
Jolly good.
Yeah.
Back we go.
Yeah, queen e4 he played. Okay, a3, d6, and now I'm just okay, winning a rook. Yeah, he continued some moves because I was in time trouble as usual. But okay, now it's just I'm just a rook up.
Yeah.
Yeah, queen e1 and even
But actually, looked very convincing.
Yeah,
very convincing game.
Very satisfied with that.
Yeah,
I was
it was good.
very satisfied.
Yeah, no, excellent. So the tournament's going very well for you. It is 2.5 out of 4, isn't it?
I'm +1, yes.
Yeah, that's fantastic.
Fascinating.
For a part-timer.
Yeah.
I can see. There we go. We've got the standings on the board. Etienne Bacrot is leading. He defeated Alexander Morozevich. We might just catch up with the last few moves of that game. I think they've already disappeared. And then we have four-way tie for second place with Pantala Harikrishna and Nico sitting here, and Ruslan Ponomaryov and Ho Ifan on 2.5. Well, it's a very unusual tournament when you have Peter Leko and Alexander Morozevich who are on -1.5 out of 4. That I wouldn't have predicted that after 4 rounds.
Me neither.
Yeah, incredible. Should we just have before you run off, let's just have a very quick look at the game between Etienne Bacrot and Alexander Morozevich, which we left at around about this point, where Black's king was bravely marching up the board, but I'm afraid it came unstuck very quickly. I think this was the last position we saw, King F3, which was Joe's idea, which looked very convincing, threatening Rook H7 mate. And there were 2 more moves played, Queen H8 and Queen D2, which seems to do the job.
Probably playing Queen H5 check, but after King E3 it doesn't help too much.
No, King looks a bit stuck. Yeah. Interesting little jam. So, and let's just catch up with the other games very, very quickly. We saw Navarro Leko, we saw Harikrishna Studer. Just very quickly, the end of Ponomaryov Ifan. We left the position around about here where we were blundering our way through a king and pawn endgame, but this happens. And a few more moves. They left the position here. And here they agreed to draw because neither side is getting through. Yeah. So that ended in a draw. Okay. All games over. It's an early night for us. Fantastic. And, well, kind of fairly early night for you, Nico. Yeah. Who have you got tomorrow? Oh, we got the pairings here. You're white against Ruslan.
Yeah.
And Morozevich Vaganyan. Noel is playing against Etienne. Peter Leko, Pantala Harikrishna. He'll be overjoyed to have that one, not easy. And Ho Ifan against David Navarra. Fantastic. So do join us again. I think we're going to wrap things up. Games begin at 2 p.m, 1400 hours, Central European time, and our coverage will start a little bit after that. Thanks very much, Nico, for joining us, and we'll see you soon. Okay, thanks a lot. Bye now.